Welcome back to Casual Collectors. I'm Steel Wolf.
It's Spider Kid.
And today we're bringing you another review of Marvel Legends Mobius from the Disney Plus show Loki.
So this Mobius is a Target exclusive, which means you won't find him anywhere. And his retail price is currently $22.99.
Currently, Mobius is out of stock online at Target, but if you're lucky, you can find him at your local store. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at this box.
So for starters, you can see the Loki logo from the Disney Plus show. And if you look at the side, you can see a picture of Mobius. And if you look at the back, another picture of him that has a description. And again to the side, same picture. So now if you look at the top, you can see a nice logo of Loki. And if you look at the bottom, it's just a bunch of legal stuff.
Alright, so let's get this guy out and take a closer look at the accessories. As you can see, we have here the only two accessories that come with Mobius. We have on the left there the data pad, and on the right, the pruning stick. So let's take a closer look here at the data pad. So here we go. As you can see, there's not much on the top there except for that number 2. And then we have this reddish, brownish paint on the sides with this blackish part right here. And on the back, not much there either, but as you can see, there is a hinge, and that is because this guy actually opens up. And as you can see, we have a lot of amazing sculpted detail in here. A lot of different paint, just looks really good. And if you can see right here where my thumb is here on the right, you have a little Miss Minutes there. Look at that. That is so cool. Little Miss Minutes.
And it took us a while to figure out that that was her.
Yeah, it kind of looked a little funny, but once I saw it up close in the camera, I was like, whoa, that's Miss Minutes. Yeah, so that is so cool. I wish they would have done something more here, though, on the screen. Like maybe some like green text or something. I think that would have been cool.
Or show like the end of the last episode where they're showing the timeline breaking, something like that.
Yeah, like even the little timeline stream, that would have been so cool. But either way, this is absolutely amazing. And I know that this little black part right here where this little disc is what they use to like forward time or rewind time or search for the data pad. But that is absolutely amazingly cool. Just look at that. That is so awesome. Alright. Let's take a closer look here at the pruning stick or wand here. And this is standard TVA issued here. This is what they use to prune ya. And there it is at the top. You got little, it's like a little star or something. But you can see that even inside here you have these little, what look like coils, but it's all sculpted. That's awesome.
Yeah, really good detail.
Yeah. Got some black there. Not much on the rod itself up, right here in the middle. But then down here you have some more sculpting, as you can see there. Right here in the middle. There's some sculpted detail there. Here we go by the handle. And I can't make that out. What is that? I think it's the number 4. I don't think that's anything to do with the show though. But that is cool. Nice detail on this guy. Looks really good. And there you have it. Those are all the accessories that come with Mobius there. So, could they have given us more accessories with Mobius? Absolutely. I feel like they should always give us more accessories. But Spider Kid, what do you think they should have gave us?
I think for starters, he should have came with the soda he had in the first episode. And probably like a coffee mug, since he mostly carries around drinks.
Yeah, I think when I see Mobius, I'm always seeing him with the mug.
And I think what most people would want would be a Miss Minutes, which would be like this one. Now this one is from Funko Pop.
Yep, it came with the Ravonna Renslayer. I saw her and I'm like, hey, this will scale very well with these Marvel Legend figures. And I mean, she just looks great. This is going to look really good next to Mobius. But yeah, I mean, I would have thought they would have at least came with a Miss Minutes. But one thing that I wish it would have came with, I wish it would have came actually as a vehicle figure, just like how we had the Professor Xavier and the Captain America, the Deadpool, the Wolverine, correct? But I think they should have made this guy though come with a jet ski. I mean, how
Oh,
cool would
yeah.
that be? Having your Mobius with a jet ski? That'd be awesome. Another accessory I wish he would have came with was that collar that he had on Loki, that time loop collar. I think that would have been a cool little additional accessory. With that said, let's take a closer look at Mobius. Let's start with the head here. Miss Minutes took a dive back there, but she's alright. And we can see his face here. So I think they nailed the likeness pretty well. It definitely looks like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I agree. It looks exactly like the actor.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, he even has the nose. I mean, this little indent that he has there, I mean, he even has that. That's cool. Looking really good there. Hair looks good too. It's like that grayish color, kind of, yeah, grayish color throughout. I don't like this gap right here though. You see that little gap right there? Kind of makes it lose the aesthetic, but I mean, it looks good still. Got a little bit of some odd little extra plastic right there, but head sculpt definitely looks really good.
Yeah.
We got here his shirt and tie. Got this little thing right here. I can't make it out. Not sure what that is, but it's there. Jacket looking good.
We've seen the jacket pretty much like before.
Yeah. There's nothing really crazy about the jacket. It's pretty plain, but I mean, at least you still got like sculpted in wrinkles here. I mean, these buttons look really nice.
Yeah.
There's even the little grooves that the buttons go into. A lot of sculpted lines over here too for the pocket.
Tie looks good.
Yeah. Got this little end piece right there too. The shirt inside looks good. Some sculpted lines in there for wrinkles, and I don't know what that is. Oh, that was just something. It's gone though. Got some buttons that are sculpted in. We got that cool belt buckle. Look at that.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks great. The belt loops are sculpted in with some holes there as well for the notches of the belt. Nothing really inside the jacket, as you can see there. On the arms as well, we got some sculpted wrinkles. He has pins. Nothing much on the hands. Same on this side. On his back here.
I think one thing that I like about it is that it's not pinless, which is kind of disappointing because I would like to see him pinless, and I think it would look a lot more better if it was.
Yeah, they definitely look cooler when they're pinless, but honestly, at least they went ahead and disguised it by matching the colors, so
Yeah.
at least it's not super noticeable, you know. But back to the back here. Some more sculpted wrinkles here. Looks good. Let's take a look underneath. Got some sculpt there on the back pocket, the buttons, the belt. Back of the legs here. More wrinkles. Looks good. Front of the legs. More wrinkles. These shoes came out pretty nice. You could even see some sculpting there for the laces. Looks nice. I just don't like how they changed the brown. You have like a little bit of a slightly darker brown than this beige brown over here.
And another problem with the feet is that if you're trying to put the guy on a stand, it's not worth it because the peg holes don't go that far in.
Yeah, as you can see right here, the peg holes are not very deep.
No.
So if you have a little bit of a bigger peg on your stand, he's not going to sit very well on it.
Yeah. And that kind of disappoints me.
Yeah.
But I think overall the figure looks good.
Yeah, he looks good. I mean, there's nothing crazy about him, like, you know, in detail-wise, but it's a solid figure, you know. I mean, he looks nice. It looks uniformed. This is how he looks in the show, so it's definitely show accurate.
Yeah.
You know? All right. let's go ahead and take an even closer look and check out his articulation. Alright, so for articulation here, let's start with the head. He can look up about this much here. He can look down about that much. Turns this way. He's got a little bit of tilt. And he can do a little bit of the quagmire motion. It's very faint. Down to the arms here. The arms can do a full 360 all the way around there. Shoulders go up about, that's about as high as you're gonna go. At least for me, it feels like if I go any higher, I'm gonna break this thing.
Oh, and really quick, I like how the arms are like ratchet kind of, so like it clicks every time you move it.
Yeah, they definitely feel like they use some kind of ratchet for it, because I mean you could even kind of hear it there. They just definitely feel a lot more sturdier.
Yeah.
Moving on to the arm here, we have a bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows. And we have a wrist hinge here. A little stiff for me here, but you can see it there. And then goes forward about that much there. Back like that. Going down to the chest here. He does an ab crunch. Goes forward about that much. Goes back about that much.
Which kind of sucks because I wish it would go farther. But it's mostly because of the coat.
Yeah, the coat gets in the way of it, but if you bend it enough, you know, you can make it work a little bit.
Hair dryer or something.
Yeah. And back to the body here. He has a waist swivel. And he can actually tilt a little bit here. Legs do the splits about just about that much there. That's as far as you can go. Legs here, we have a double jointed knee. Doesn't quite touch his butt here, the ankle, but it's pretty close. And down to the feet, there's no boot swivel, but we do get ankle pivot. And the feet go up not very much at all. They don't move up very much. And down just about that much. And that about wraps it up. And your Mobius here stands at about just a little bit under 6.5. And for some MCU comparisons, here we have your John F. Walker Captain America. And for another MCU comparison, here we have Claw from the Black Panther and Mcu Build-A-Figure wave. Here we have Mobius next to your 80th anniversary Stan Lee MCU cameo figure, and also next to your first 10 years Ultron from the Age of Ultron. So to sum up this figure, I think I'd give him a rating of great. Not that he's a bad figure, he's just kind of plain looking. But again, that's show accurate. In the show, he was pretty plain looking. However, face sculpt looks amazing, and the accessories are absolutely amazing.
I also think he'll also be great because it's like everyday normal figure. I mean, don't get me wrong, the head sculpt is good. I like it, and the accessories are good. I don't know, like I think the feet, like the whole peggle thing was a problem. And how you're not really able to move the arms that much. Overall, I give it a great.
So I do like this figure. I like the head sculpt. I think it looks really good. I like the accessories it comes with, but I wish it came with more. Then again, I'm always wishing that it came with more accessories. But as for the figure as an entirety, there's not really much to really talk about. It's pretty plain, even though that is the way he looks like in the show, and it is show accurate. The things that I don't like about it is definitely the fact that we could have had some maybe additional hands, maybe a different head sculpt, you know, articulation wise. I think just the feet are the big issues for me. They don't really move up very much, at least from the actual foot itself. And that's our review for Mobius from the Disney Plus show Loki. I'm Steelwolf
And Spider Kid.
And as always, continue collecting, and remember, stay casual.